Hello. For this Module 407 homework assignment, what you're going to be doing is creating a shell of your final website portfolio. You will create the assignment pages, subpages, and the home page, which includes the professional self-introduction and professional educational philosophy for your website. For your final website portfolio submission at the end of this course, you'll add all of the required learning artifacts and your reflection. To start out, go to sites.google.com. Make sure you're using Google Chrome browser so all the components work correctly with the site. You have a choice to start with a blank site or choose a theme. In my opinion, a blank site will be easier to create, so that's what we're going to do for this tutorial. After you click blank site, you'll come to this page. On the top left of the site is where you'll title your site. I suggest naming it your name with the word portfolio at the end. Once you're finished with that, click below it where it says enter site name and it'll auto-populate with your site name. Let's take a look at the menu options on the right. Note that there are 3 tabs: Insert, Pages, and Themes. If you want to quickly change the theme to your website, then choose one of the options below and then pick a color. Keep crop principles in mind to ensure that the text color stands out. Also, you can either have the website headers be simple, or if there's a picture, then it'll have to correlate to teaching. Let's go back to the Insert tab. The nice part about Google Sites is it easily embeds resources from Google Drive and YouTube. Keep in mind that all documents and slides will have to be added to Google Drive to add them to your site. Everything is inserted easily by clicking. Before we begin, let's take a look at our assignment and the required criteria. Number 4 says, add the following information to the homepage: your name, a photo, which is optional, your professional self-introduction, and personal education philosophy. So we will fulfill one of the first requirements by adding your name and word portfolio as the title. If you need to, you can click the sides and expand or decrease the width. Now we're going to click text box, which will add directly to my site. From there, I can type into the text box, such as my requirement on the homepage, professional self-introduction. I can change the text size to heading, which will make it larger and bold so it stands out. Once again, I can add another text box where I would want to add my introduction. Okay, so you might be asking, what goes in your professional self-introduction? This really is just your background information on you. So you might want to welcome them to your website portfolio and tell the reader who you are, where you're from, what school you go to, what you want to teach, and that kind of stuff. After this, I would add a divider to keep my website looking nice and organized. The next requirement on your homepage is the personal educational philosophy, which we will add with a text box as a heading and then a text box for the description. You will type your personal educational philosophy here. If you've written your educational philosophy for another course, then you can copy and paste that right in here, and that's fine with me. Otherwise, if you need to write one, then you're going to describe what type of teacher you want to be, what you want your students to get out of your future class beyond getting A's, what life lessons you want them to learn, how do you want to make your students feel in your class, and then maybe just how you view the field of education in general. So I'm not looking for you to get detailed into constructivism, behaviorism, or anything like that at this point, although you can if you want to. You can research so you know where you fall as far as your standpoint on education, but you don't need to get that deep for this assignment. You could think of this more about what you feel the role of teachers is and the role of education in our society. That type of information should also be included in here. Next, you can feel free to add your image to your homepage to make it more personalized. Adding an image is done by clicking Images on the top right of the Insert tab. If you want to edit your image, you can make it bigger or smaller by clicking the corners or the sides, and you can even crop your image. If you want to, you can also move your image to a different part by just clicking the center of the image and dragging it to that part. If you want to reorganize anything else on your page, just hover over that section and click the little center part with the 8 dots, and you can pull it wherever you want onto the page. So at this point, I have my professional self-introduction, personal education philosophy, as well as a picture on our homepage, and we're pretty much good to go. All you need on your homepage is the descriptions for your introduction and your philosophy at this point. There are a couple other things that you might want to do on this page. If you wanted to change the header background image, then you would click the word image on the bottom left-hand corner of the header. You can upload or select an image from that screen. If you go to select, you can go to search, and you can find an image in Google, but make sure it fits the size and look for this banner. Also, make sure the image and text follows contrast requirements for the crop principles. Next, we will work on pages and subpages. Note on the criteria that you need to have a homework assignments page with 4 subpages and a Mastery Projects page with 6 subpages that are all listed here. From your website, you're going to click the Pages button. Here you'll see that we only have a home page. Go down to the bottom and click the plus symbol to add the Homework Assignments page. Once you've typed it in, just click Done, and it's going to add that page onto your website. Do the same thing for Mastery Projects. Once you're done adding the main pages, you're going to click the 3 dots next to each one. First, we'll start with Homework Assignments, and you'll see that it says Add Subpage. You will click Add Subpage, and you're going to do this for each of the 4 assignment subpages. Keep in mind that this assignment is to design a shell, so you will not need to add any learning artifacts until your final website portfolio at the end of the semester. Once you're done adding each of the 4 assignments required under Homework Assignments, you will go down to Mastery Projects, click the 3 dots, and once again do the same thing, add the 6 Mastery Projects as subpages. Once you've completed your home page and your 2 main pages and your subpages, then you're ready to publish and submit. For your submission, what you're going to do is make sure that you click Publish on the top right-hand corner. Hitting Publish saves your website portfolio. Make sure that you title your website portfolio with your first name, last name portfolio. If that's not available, add some numbers at the end. Once you're finished with that, click Publish. Hitting Publish saves your website portfolio. I cannot see any changes that you've made until you publish, so publish often throughout the process. Once you publish, it'll say your website has been published successfully, view. You can access your newly published website from there, or you can click the link at the top of the page. Copy the link for your published website, which will have your portfolio name in it. For example, mine says sites.google.com/view/Michael McKenzie portfolio 24. I always recommend checking out the published website before submitting to make sure it looks like you want it to. So congratulations, you made a website. You will paste the URL directly into Moodle for this assignment. If you have any questions, please let your instructor know.